and welcome to Ivy English. I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is May 21st, and we're on page 57 of the magazine. And today we're talking about the many wonderful colors of amber.
我们的中文标题是琥珀的天然美。
Amber is amazing.
Amber 就是琥珀啊，那这个非常的美丽。
If you go to Estonia, they've got so much amber, it's just like everywhere.
Wow 啊，所以 Estonia 爱沙尼亚哈，这个 Angela 是说那里有很多很多的琥珀。
Now, let's just read the article because that will tell us the most about our topic today. Amber is a naturally occurring substance that has been coveted for its natural beauty for thousands of years. Because of this beauty, amber is commonly used in jewelry. Amber is formed by resin, a liquid substance that drips from trees. After resin falls to the ground and gets buried, it slowly becomes fossilized. This fossilized resin is known as amber. Furthermore, as resin drips from trees, it sometimes captures organisms such as insects on its way down. Amber specimens containing insects tend to be highly sought after. Depending on its component parts and where in the world it comes from, amber can form in any one of a variety of colors. Yellow amber, which is mostly found close to the Baltic Sea in northern Europe, is the world's most common type of amber. An example of a far rarer type is white amber, which is widely appreciated for its beautiful patterns. Often containing decorative swirls of other colors, white amber is rarely given heat treatment before being turned into jewelry so as not to impair its natural beauty. Finally, the rarest of all the colors of amber is blue amber, which is formed from the resin of an extinct species of tree. Blue amber is found almost exclusively in the Dominican Republic, an island nation in the Caribbean. Although naturally blue, blue amber changes color if exposed to certain types of light. For instance, under fluorescent light, it becomes a wonderful bright blue. By contrast, under a white light source such as the sun, it takes on a yellow or brownish tint. Regardless of its color, amber is highly valued as a precious gem. Throughout history, these beautiful stones have been believed to bring good fortune to those who wear or carry them. The funny thing about amber is it just feels like plastic to me. It doesn't really feel like a precious gem. It has this kind of interesting waxy texture to it. It's, of course, harder than plastic.
Yeah, 这 amber 呢，感觉有点像蜡那种感觉，然后又看起来有点像塑胶哈。这至少 Angela 说他看起来是这种感觉哈，这蛮有趣的。
Yeah, but it's pretty stuff. So our article starts by saying, amber is a naturally occurring substance. When we don't know how to describe a thing, or we just use substance to talk about it, when we're trying to talk about something that won't have a particular shape or size, it can be a lot of different shapes and sizes, and it's a particular material, we can call it a substance. If it's naturally occurring, it means that it's nature-made as opposed to human-made. And it has been coveted or desired or wanted for its natural beauty for thousands of years. People love to turn it into jewelry because it's fairly easy to do it.
好，所以 amber 是一个 naturally occurring 这 occur 啊，在这里其实也可以把它解释成为 exist 好 to be found 或者 exist 存在的意思哈，所以 naturally occurring 就是它是自然存在的，它对，也就是大自然就会做出来的哈，那自然就会在大自然都存在的这样的一个 substance 一个物质啊，所以像这个 occurring 有的时候我们就讲到矿产，那什么矿常常会用这一个字啊，例如可以说这个 copper 铜哈。copper deposits occur in the region 啊，就这一个区域呢有这个铜矿的矿床啊 ，deposit 是矿床，好，矿层、矿床 ，deposit 好，所以这个时候就是跟 occur 这一个字啊。
You can have deposits of amber too.
哦，对，你也可以有这个琥珀的矿床也可以啊。好，所以呢，这个 amber 它是一个自然存在的一种物质啊。那它怎么样呢 ？That has been coveted 这个字呢，中文有一个很好的翻译叫觊觎啊，就是很想要 to crave for 啊，或者 to feel a strong desire for something, especially when that something does not belong to you.
Yes, coveted is a little bit about someone else has it, and boy, do I want it.
Yeah, 所以 coveted 是你看到别人有，你就我很想要那个东西哈。所以中文用觊觎啊，这个不是鱼那种觊觎哈，叫觊觎哈，就是你看得很想要，不该是你要的，或者是你本来不是你的，你很想要那个感觉哈。所以呢，大家都很想要。那这里用觊觎的原因，或者是用 coveted 的原因，那是因为琥珀其实是属于大自然的，但大家看到觉得这个不错，我要把它拿回家啊，我把它挖来带回家，所以它是一种这个觊觎哈的感觉哈。所以呢，为什么大家都要它呢 ？For 是因为它有 natural beauty， 它有很美的哈，有自然的那种美啊，而且大家觊觎这个琥珀呢，已经是 for thousands of years， 已经数千年了。
Because of this beauty, and also honestly because it's so easy to work, it's so easy to shape it, amber is commonly used in jewelry.
Yep. 那因为它有这种美啊，所以呢 amber 它是 commonly 就是 usually 啊，就是很经常 ordinarily 啊，用在哪里呢？用在珠宝里面。
So amber is formed by resin. It's a liquid substance that drips from trees. Now, trees also have sap. And sap is basically like tree blood. It carries water from the roots to the leaves, and it carries nutrients and the energy created from sunlight from the leaves down to the rest of the tree. But that's not resin. Resin is like a sticky substance, a much thicker substance that the tree will sort of create in its bark and sort of drip down the tree. And people don't really know if that's an accident or if it's on purpose, because it does serve a purpose for the tree. It's one of the ways that, for instance, if you cut a tree limb off, it will exude resin to try to coat the wound a little bit. Not every tree does this, but some of them do this. And other trees use resin to protect themselves from insects. So this tree resin that eventually became amber dripped down from these ancient trees and often trapped insects inside, which we'll find later. So these ancient trees produced a lot of this resin. Some of these pieces of amber are quite big, like 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters.
好，所以他说这个琥珀呢 is formed by 它怎么样形成呢？是有 resin 啊 ，resin 这个字呢是树脂哈，那个脂是脂肪的那个脂。啊，它是比较那个浓稠的啊一种这个分泌物啊，这通常是树会分泌的啊。那刚刚 Angela 老师有提到另外一个字 sap 啊 ，S-A-P 那个呢也是叫做树脂哈，但那个脂呢是果汁的那个汁哈，它是比较接近液体的一种这个树脂哈 sap。好，所以 amber 是由这个树脂哈脂肪的那个脂哈所形成的。那后面同位格告诉你，这个树脂呢，它虽然比较浓稠，可是它基本上还是一个 liquid substance， 一个液态的物质哈。好，所以这个 amber 它是一种树脂是一种 liquid substance， 它会 drips from trees， drip 就是滴哈 ，to fall in drops， 它会从树上滴下来。
Now, after resin falls to the ground and gets buried, or if the tree itself gets buried, like if the tree falls over and has resin on it and gets buried, this is the other way it could happen. After a really, really long time, it slowly becomes fossilized. It slowly turns into stone.
好，所以在这个树枝落到地面 falls to the ground， 然后呢 gets buried 被埋起来之后呢，它会慢慢的 slowly 它会 becomes fossilized。fossilized 就是化石化，也就是变成化石，它慢慢会变成化石。
So this fossilized resin is known as amber.
所以这个fossilized 就是石化的啊，化石化的。这个石化的这个树枝呢is known as 就是被称为 amber， 就是琥珀。
And furthermore, as resin drips from trees, it sometimes captures organisms, such as insects, on its way down. So as it's gathering, you can get insects trapped inside.
好，那此外呢 as 就是当什么什么或者随着什么什么哈，当这个 resin 它只从树上滴下来的时候呢，有的时候它会 captures 是捕捉哈或者捕获，它会捕捉到一些啊，就是它滴下来的时候，它可能就正好滴到了啊某一些这个生物体哈 organisms 的上面，然后就把那个生物体包住了，因为它是像一滴这样滴下来。好，那所以他说他会 captures organisms such as 例如 insects 昆虫啊，所以我们常常在琥珀里面啊，有时候它里面会有蚊子啊，会有什么的 on its way down on its way down 就是在它落下的路程当中，它可能会捉到或者是圈到这个一些生物体。
There's also things like leaves and organic matter also gets caught in it.
啊，那有一些这个可能像树叶什么也会被这个琥珀啊抓到。
But it's not as exciting as a whole insect.Yeah,
但是大家看最好玩的就是里面抓到这蚊子啊，那特别好玩。
Amber specimens containing insects tend to be highly sought after. If something is sought after, it means that everybody wants to have it. It's chased.
好，所以 sought after 你也可以中间放一个连字号当一个形容词来用哈。那它的意思就是这样，就是 wanted or desired by many people 的意思啊，就是这个 in demand 就大家都要它啊。例如你刚刚讲 a sought after wine 啊，某一种酒是大家都在这个都想要得到、想要买到的那种酒。好，所以这个句子他说呢，amber specimens 就是标本或者样本，这些琥珀的样本或者标本呢，containing insects 就是它里面有包含昆虫的这个琥珀的这个样本啊或者标本呢 tend to be 往往是怎么样 highly sought after 就是大家都很想要。
And highly sought after is actually a super common collocation for that word.
好，那这个 highly sought after 这个是非常常见的一个 collocation.
Now, depending on its component parts,Normally we talk about component parts when we're talking about like a toy or a machine or something that's actually made up of parts. So depending on what's included in the amber and also where in the world it comes from, amber can form in any one of a variety of colors. And I didn't know this. I thought all amber was like yellow and orangey colored.
所以原来琥珀是有很多种颜色的哈。那这个句子他说Depending on 就是依据它的 component parts 啊 component 在这里是形容词啊，是组成的，就是组成的意思 parts 是部分。好，所以根据它组成的部分，还有呢 where in the world it comes from 它来自于世界的何处啊，这个 in the world 是插入的，所以 where it comes from 那再把 in the world 插到那个 it 的前面去啊。所以根据它是用什么，它是由什么组成的啊？根据它是来自于世界的何处，那这 amber 呢 can form 它们可以形成啊。那 in any one of a variety of colors 好，那 in 跟 colors 是在一起的，就是它的颜色是怎么样，所以它的组成的颜色啊会有很多很多颜色。那是什么样很多很多的颜色呢？是 any one of a variety of colors. A variety of colors 就是各式各样的颜色。那 anyone 就是各式各样的颜色里面任何一种颜色都可能叫做 any one of a variety of colors. 所以这句话中文简单的说就是 amber 它要根据它的组成成分，还有它来自于世界的何处，它会有各种各样可能的颜色。
Yellow amber, which is mostly found close to the Baltic Sea in northern Europe, is the world's most common type of amber. It's a beautiful, warm, yellowish-orange color. It can go from kind of pale yellow all the way to quite a dark orange.
好，所以 yellow amber 就是这个黄色的琥珀呢，他说 which is mostly 大多数 found close to the 大部分在哪里找到呢？在接近这个波罗的海北欧的波罗的海附近常常会看到这种黄色琥珀。那它是怎么样？它是世界上 the most common type of amber， 它是世界上最常见的一种琥珀。
An example of a far rarer type is white amber, which is widely appreciated for its beautiful patterns. So it looks basically, to be very common, it looks like white plastic where you've got yellow mixed in with it, kind of swirls. And it's really beautiful. And you can see that before plastic was a thing, it would be very rare to have some sort of object with that kind of characteristics.
所以大家可以想象在有塑胶之前像这种天然的白色，然后里面也有那个很漂亮的有色的漩涡，这个东西大家会觉得哇，这真的太棒了，很美丽，但是也很难得但后来当然塑胶出来之后有另外一种it's a different story 不过我们这里看到说一个 例子 of a far rarer type 啊 ，far 在这里修饰那个 rarer， 修饰那个比较级的 rare，far 修饰比较级就是强调就是更加，那 rare 其实就是少见的意思 ，uncommon 啊，所以有一种比这个常见的这种 yellow amber 更少见的多的一种 type 是什么呢？是 white amber， 是这种白色琥珀。那 which 就白色琥珀呢 is widely appreciated 啊 ，widely 就是非常广泛的 ，appreciated 就是欣赏啊，或者是珍爱，大家觉得哇，这东西太棒了哈，很珍惜，然后很欣赏。好，所以它是广为大家所喜爱、所欣赏啊。那 for 为什么大家都很喜欢呢？因为它有 beautiful patterns， 因为它有很美丽的图案或者这个花样。
Often containing decorative swirls of other colors. So there's a lot of different other colors mixed into it. I don't know if all at the same time. Different colors can be mixed into it. So white amber is rarely given heat treatment. Heat treatment is when you heat something up, usually to make it harder or more durable. I imagine that's what's being done here because amber can be quite soft. So white amber is rarely given this heat treatment before being turned into jewelry, so as not to impair its natural beauty, so as not to change its color or to change what it looks like. So as not to do something or so as to do something means in order to do something.
Mm-hmm. Or in order not to do something.
Or in order not to do something. Mm-hmm. Although it's interesting, you can look at this sentence and realize that therefore yellow amber must be very commonly given heat treatment.
Yeah. 所以这个句子它这里说这个这种白色的琥珀呢，很少会受到 heat treatment 热处理啊，所以言下之意就是黄色琥珀啊，很常见的黄色琥珀可能常常有经过热处理啊，也许要让它变得更硬啊，更坚固等等的可能的原因。好，那我们来看看这个句，他说这是个分词构句，好 often containing 这个 containing 是这个分词 often 是修饰这个分词，好，所以 containing 它包含了 decorative swirls of other colors， decorative 就是装饰性的啊 ornamental 啊 ornamental 装饰性的，所以它有装饰性的 swirls 是漩涡，而且是 swirls of other colors， 所以它是白色琥珀，可是它里面常常包含了一些其他颜色的装饰性的漩涡啊。那这个东西在谈什么呢？这是分词构句，这一个部分是分词，它讲修饰的是后面主要子句的主词，也就是 white amber， 所以白琥珀它常常包含了一些装饰性的其他颜色的漩涡，所以这个白色的琥珀呢，它通常怎么样？它是 rarely， 它很少会 given 会进行啊，这 given 就是给予，那在这里就是进行热处理啊，所以 given heat treatment 就是给予热处理，也就是进行热处理啊，但它很少进行热处理。好，在它变成珠宝之前，很少会去热处理，为什么呢？So as not to 以免啊，它的目的是避免干嘛呢 ？Impair its natural beauty. Impair 是损害的意思 ，damage 的意思啊，就或者是 to reduce 啊 ，to weaken 的意思啊，它避免要损害它的这个 natural beauty 就是自然美。
Finally, the rarest of all the colors of amber is blue amber, which is formed from the resin of an extinct species of tree. If some species is extinct, it means nobody exists from this species anymore.
好，最后呢 ，the rarest 最少见、最罕见的啊，所有的颜色的琥珀里面最罕见的呢是蓝色琥珀。好 ，which 就是指这个 blue amber， 蓝色琥珀呢 is formed， 它形成怎么样形成呢？是从这个 resin 是一种树枝，什么的树枝呢？是一种已经灭种的，已经这个没有，现在已经找不到的这种 species of tree 啊，一种树的种类。那 extinct 就是这个灭种的意思，已经消失了，没有了，不存在了。那这个字啊，其实你可以跟 extinguish 一起背哈 ，extinguish E-X-T-I-N-G-U-I-S-H 好 ，extinguish 是熄灭的意思。那这两个字的字源一模一样，好，所以 extinct 就是为什么不存在了，为什么灭种了？因为它已经熄灭掉了啊，再也没有了。好，所以 extinguish 两个字可以一起背。extinguish 是熄灭，你常常 extinguish a fire 把那个火灭掉，就是用 extinguish。
Now, blue amber is found almost exclusively. Almost exclusively means just about only in this one place. And in this case, the one place is the Dominican Republic, which is an island nation in the Caribbean below the U.S.
好，所以蓝色琥珀呢 is found， 你哪里看得到呢？ almost exclusively， 就几乎是独有的，别的地方都没有的，叫做 almost exclusively， 别的地方几乎都找不到的。好，你可以在哪里找到呢？在这个多米尼加共和国。那它是什么呢？同一个告诉你，它是一个加勒比海的一个岛国 ，an island nation.
So it's naturally blue. Although it's naturally blue, blue amber changes color if exposed to certain types of light. And this sentence is a little bit ambiguous. It sounds like, because sometimes light can permanently change something. For instance, if you expose something to UV light, a lot of resins that work right now is that you expose them to UV light, and originally they're liquid and then they become solid. So I wasn't sure if that the amber permanently changes color when exposed to different kinds of light. But it seems that it's a temporary effect.
好，所以这个地方讲到说，虽然它是 naturally blue， 自然的这个蓝色的琥珀是蓝色的，但是呢，这蓝色琥珀 changes color， 它会改变颜色。好 ，if exposed to 就是 if it is exposed to 的意思。如果它暴露于 certain types of light 某些类型的光线之下，它就会改变颜色。那刚刚 Angela 老师说这个句子有一点点这个 ambiguous， 因为他没有讲说这个是暂时改变颜色，还是说它是永久改变颜色。好，不过看起来这里好像只是暂时的改变颜色。
But the article goes on to say, for instance, under fluorescent light, it becomes a wonderful bright blue, which we wouldn't have known before fluorescent light was invented in the last century.
Yeah, 好，例如呢，在这个荧光fluorescent light 就是这个荧光好，那在这个荧光之下呢，它会变成一个 wonderful 很美的一种 bright blue 的亮蓝色。
By contrast, under a white light source such as the sun, it takes on a yellow or brownish tint. So I imagine that blue amber wasn't very popular until fluorescent lights came out.
好，所以在这个fluorescent light 之前，它这个出现之前，可能大家不是觉得这个东西有特别的什么美观了，不过也很难说哈。不过总之这个句子他说 by contrast 对比之下呢。在一个白色 white light source 就是光源，在白色的光源例如说像太阳这样的光线之下呢 it takes on 就是 assume 或者是 acquire a certain attribute 它会出现某一种特色所以 takes on 其实中文可以翻成呈现它会带来它会染上会呈现一个 yellow 黄色或者是 brownish 浅棕色的一个 tint 是一个色泽通常是比较淡的一种色泽it's a shade of a color 那通常是一个 pale shade 比较淡的一个色泽。
Regardless of its color, though, amber is highly valued as a precious gem. It's not considered a stone, but it is considered a gem.
好，所以它不是一种石头，可是它被视为一种 gem 通常我们叫做宝石就是 precious gem 就是宝石。好，所以不管Amber 是什么颜色，它是 highly valued， 它是被认为有很高的价值，或者大家都觉得非常推崇它，这个很棒它是一种很棒的什么呢 ？As a precious gem， 它这种很棒的这个宝石。
Throughout history, these beautiful stones have been believed to bring good fortune to those who wear or carry them.
Throughout history 就是从古至今，这些美丽的石头呢，被相信可以怎样 have been believed to 他们可以被相信可以 bring good fortune 就是带来福气或者好运，带给谁呢 to those who wear or carry them wear them 就是佩戴 carry 就是携带所以不管你佩戴琥珀还是携带琥珀大家都相信它会带来好运。
Now, we have some questions here for you. Number one is, what is the main purpose of this passage?
好，那这个很多这个阅读测验里面很多题目也是新型的阅读测验那第一题问你说本文的主旨这当然是比较传统的问题那当然这些答案应该是什么？应该是 C 它说明琥珀如何形成，而且介绍它很多的类型。
And that would be to show how amber forms and introduce multiple types of it. C. Number two is, which of the following best describes the author's attitude towards amber? What does the author feel about amber?
那底下哪一个最能够叙述作者对于琥珀的态度呢？
The answer is A, neutral. It is simply a descriptive article.
答案是 A 中立的因为它只是中立的描述琥珀。
Number 3, this is a bit harder. Use the information from paragraph 1 to explain the reasons why amber specimens have insects inside.
好，要根据第一段的资讯解释一下琥珀标本当中含有昆虫的原因。
So here's a possible example of what you could write. Amber is formed by resin. As resin drips from trees, it sometimes captures organisms such as insects on its way down.
所以我们可能的答案就是你可以写说这个 amber 它是由树枝所形成的，那当树枝从树上滴下来的时候，有的时候它会捕捉到一些生物体例如像昆虫这样的生物体的 on its way down， 它在落下的过程当中，它可能会有的时候会捕捉到一些生物体。
And number 4, fill in the blanks with the information contained in the passage about the unique characteristics of 2 different types of amber.
好，这一题要你在空格里面填入文中包含的资讯，说明2种不同种类琥珀的独特特色。
So white amber often includes decorative swirls of other colors.
好所以呢，这个地方我们可以在这个填进去，像 A 这个我们可以填就是一些装饰性的其他颜色的这个漩涡。
And the second one is blue amber changes color if exposed to specific types of light.
那第二个我们可以填 blue amber 就是蓝色的琥珀它会改变颜色在不同的光线之下。
Well, that is all we have for you on amber, but of course there is the glorious internet if you are interested in learning more. Please join us again next time for more Ivy English. Till then, bye-bye.